and welcome back to my channel. So today I have my husband Sam here because we're gonna do a marriage Q&A. He doesn't know any of the questions or anything. I picked them all, so you're gonna be a little surprised.
I really don't know them, for all you non-believers out there.
So if you don't know, we've been married for what, 8 months now? 9 months? Something like that.
June 6th. Whatever that is, that's how long we've been married.
Okay, so we've been married 7 months. A lot of these questions aren't really advice questions because I don't feel like we've got much advice on marriage yet. Nope. But these are all questions about our marriage that we're gonna answer. So I asked you guys on Instagram with this story and a lot of you guys replied and had really great questions. So we're just gonna answer them. I've got a lot picked because last time I did a short Q&A, you guys were really upset about it. So I picked some extra ones. So grab a cup of coffee, some popcorn. That's what Sam would do.
Yeah.
Look at your hair. This is the first question. What is one piece of advice you would give to an engaged couple? One. Just
this
like
is hard for Jaclyn.
One sentence.
One advice.
Okay.
Not two.
This is my advice. It might be a couple sentences, but it will be over soon. And don't stress about the little things that come with wedding planning and things like that.
That's two.
No, but whatever. Okay, so what's your one?
My one would be eliminate any and all sexual temptation.
Oh, see, he's more Christ-like than me. You can see what was the struggle in engagement for me and for him.
That's very telling, but yeah.
This might be a really deep question, but I feel like it's good to answer so far.
I'm ready.
What's the hardest part about marriage so far?
Okay. It'll always be this answer, I think. But the hardest part is definitely sacrificing myself for you. Not that I've had to like sacrifice life or death or anything like that, but like every day just putting her before me. I think might be easier in certain circumstances with like other people to like, you know, serve them and to give them things, but to do it every single day, both emotionally, physically, it's a task.
I would say the same thing, especially because I'm a lot more selfish than Sam. Like, we both know this, so
I didn't say anything.
I would agree, like it's really hard to put like his needs above my own. What has been your favorite part about being married so far?
I think coming from long distance.
Okay, you keep stealing my answers because you go first.
Okay, go first then.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Go for it.
I was gonna say, like, getting to be together, like to just live life together with somebody else is so fun and so special, especially with like your best friend just doing stupid things.
Yeah, we do a lot of stupid things. I would say, since I can't say my true...
No, you can say your true answer.
No, because I don't like saying, oh, I was going to say that too.
Okay. Then
and that's my answer. My next answer, I guess, since tax season is among us, I think the tax breaks will be pretty nice.
You're annoying. Okay, next question.
No, hold on. I want to give a real answer.
Okay.
Because I don't even know what the tax breaks look like. Honestly, it's a small thing.
Okay, what is it?
But when I'm like serving at church or when I am meeting new people and I get to talk about you, I get to say my wife.
Oh yeah.
My wife does this. Does it ever get boring to always be together? Does it ever get boring to always be together?
I wouldn't say boring. I would say sometimes it can be frustrating. At least for me. I know he's a lot more patient.
I don't think it's gotten frustrating for me or boring just yet. Because I'm the one that's always like
nagging, not nagging,
always in your
poking.
face, always in your face.
Yeah, pushing my buttons.
You should try it and see if I get bored.
I'm nice.
Do y'all ever fight? How do you calmly resolve that without it getting more heated?
I would say that we fought more in dating and engagement than we have in
we've been good.
Marriage. We've been good. We've
behaved ourselves.
In premarital counseling, like, we did 2 premarital counselings. We did like, you know, the guy that married us, kind of walking through that, and then we actually did like counseling. What is that called? Therapy? Like that kind of legit. Well, he has a degree in
professional counseling.
There we go. Thank you. And it felt like we were arguing all the time. And he gave us this advice or just like kind of explain what was happening was that we kept blindsiding each other, and we kept like bringing up things out of nowhere, like a very serious thing, just bringing up out of nowhere, and then it creates this like heated moment. Rather than saying, hey, I've got something really important to talk to you about, can we talk about it tonight? It's kind of like prepping the person for a serious conversation, and then they go into it knowing like, just not being blindsided, and kind of preparing to humble yourself, I guess is a good way to put it. It was just really, really helpful. Like that, I think, has been the best advice we've gotten so far, at least for us, because it felt like we were constantly like, not constantly, but with long distance, like miscommunication and bringing up stuff over the phone. It was just really difficult.
I would say that you're going to fight. You're with another person who is also sinful, just like yourself. You're gonna fight.
Yeah.
It's just gonna happen. Did you all combine finances? If so, how is that going? Have there been issues with it? Okay. Technically, we have. Jaclyn being from Tennessee, she's at, a bank in Tennessee, and I'm Bank of America. So yeah, loud and proud. We haven't, I've added her to the account, but like money, it's just this whole thing where it's separate, but
together,
it's also
like,
together.
We share how much we have in each account. It's just literally the matter of me switching over all my stuff, and then like it's difficult having a self-employed job, because it's not like I just tell my employer, here, change my route. Like I have to go to every individual stream of income I have and change it all. It won't be hard, it's just a matter of doing it. I'm just a slacker on stuff like that.
I would say the main point of it is when you combine the finances, like you're making decisions on everything. It's not like, oh, I bought this with my money.
Yeah.
We're united in that.
Yeah. We are one with everything. This is a really difficult question, but I felt like it was worth addressing. It says, do you ever worry about it not working out because you're young and growth brings change? So I can see why this question would be a worry, and I think that's the concern about people with like getting married young. But I don't worry about it, because I know that we're gonna change. Like I'm well aware of that. Like if I look back 3-4 years ago, I'm a completely different person than I was. But ultimately, I know that our trajectory is the same, because we both want to grow towards the Lord and towards Christ. And we've made a covenant together that even if one gets off that trajectory, or if we somehow, hopefully never like break our vows, we're not perfect, we're not above anything, that we're still committed. Like there's nothing that Sam can do that's gonna make me go, okay, I'm done. And we've had that conversation prior to marriage. And so yeah, I just have peace in that, and I trust his character, and though he's flawed, I trust that he is following the one who isn't, and that the Holy Spirit is in him. And that gives me a lot of peace. Also have not worried about it. And I think we got married with understanding, like we counted the cost. We knew what it would cost. And yeah, we're not going to get everything perfect and understand what it all is going to mean for us 5 years from now, 10 years from now. But we trust that the trajectory, like you said, is, I love that. The trajectory is the same. And so we trust that that's ultimately going to strengthen us rather than pull us apart. Yeah.
So.
Okay, this question's clearly for me. It says, how is it living with a boy? And it has...
A man.
A man, my bad.
Come on. Come on.
It's not been any different for me. I grew up with 3 brothers. Nothing new for me there. Like, I grew up with my brothers walking around in their boxers. But I will say... and I hope this doesn't hurt your feelings, like guys are just disgusting. That's all I have. Like it is disgusting.
Doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
Disgusting. So I still love you, but so let's ask, how is it living with a girl?
It's been fine. You are very good at what you do. I haven't really thought about it, like living with a girl. I guess it's pretty cool.
He gets fed.
I get fed.
His bathroom is just magically clean out of nowhere.
Clean, not organized. I don't know if all girls are maybe...
I'm messy.
Are all girls messy? Is that a thing?
No.
No?
Some girls are really neat. Some girls are messy. I'm messy, but I'm clean. He's disgusting, but he's organized.
Like when you take off your jeans, the underwear comes with it.
That's
and
normal.
So when I do laundry,
that is
like
so normal.
If I were to ever do laundry, like I have to pull it apart. I don't get that.
If I were to have to ever do laundry. Was it hard getting used to sleeping in the same bed as somebody else?
No.
I remember I wondered this. And I was like, I think it will be so weird, but it was not at all.
We also we were fortunate enough to get a king.
Yes.
We've slept in queens before, and it's a little bit rough. I can see the concern there, but with a king, like, I don't even know that you're there.
Right.
Unless because she's very invasive in sleep mode. Like, I've taken pictures of her in the middle of the night where she is clearly crossing the line.
That's very true. What has your marriage taught you the most so far? So this is kind of similar to like what's been the hardest thing. But I think that it's taught me the most. Oh wait, did you want to go first?
No,
Okay.
I'm not allowed to go first.
That's not true.
I take all the good answers. Okay.
Honestly, like the hardest lesson I've learned is to not put my identity in my performance. And I should say I'm learning that. Performance in anything. And I would have said before, like, oh yeah, I don't do that. But I'm realizing, because whenever I would fail at things, it was very hard for me. I had really high expectations for myself. And then because of that, I almost had like a moment where it was like, who am I? Right? If I fail, like, what does that mean? And then I learned, or I am learning, that I just need to put my identity in Christ, because he will never fail. Therefore, my identity will never change. And I'll have peace in that, but I'm still learning all that. What have you learned?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Was that a Harry Potter quote?
That's not Harry. Oh.
Crap, what is it?
Oh.
The Avengers.
No!
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man!
Sorry,
We just watched the
I don't
movies.
memorize every line. Like
That no memorization required. That is having a brainstem and understanding. Sorry, that was a bit hard. Marriage brings a lot of responsibilities, and especially for me.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Since, like, I'm from Atlanta and everything, this answer's going everywhere.
I'm not following your dream.
Okay. My train of thought is 4 years ago, I couldn't have told you that all this was gonna happen. I have learned that we have to balance a lot of I mean, this is for real. When it comes to church, community, finances, job, house stuff. Being married has taught me what I have learned. What I have learned in marriage is how to manage.
Do we just come back to this? Skip it?
Come back to me.
Okay.
I've learned and will continue to learn and have not fully mastered how to deal with bringing two families together. There we go.
That's a good answer.
It's a good answer, but I haven't learned it yet. So
You've learned that you have to learn it.
I have to learn that.
Okay, this one's for you. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever gotten this way at 1 p.m. Like, this normally happens
This is
when
great.
I'm tired.
And you're working, so this is a win.
It's a win.
On all counts.
What is the most unexpected - funny habit you didn't realize your spouse had?
I just don't understand why you put that lip thing on every night. Like, she puts on this. What is it? Like, it's not chapstick. It is
Lineage. It's like that lip. It's a lip mask.
It's like slime, and
Yeah.
it's disgusting. It's not like chapstick. I've kissed you with chapstick, and that's fine. It's
Every
like
night
sap from a
before
tree.
bed, like, we'll give each other a kiss, like right before, like we turn over and go to sleep, and I put it on right before bed.
It's disgusting.
Okay, so that's your worst habit. I think I'm winning if that's my worst habit. Oh, I've got a good one. This might be embarrassing too. Is that okay?
Are they all just embarrassing?
Pretty much. How else would I not know? He takes about an hour to go to the bathroom. And it's not because he's going to the bathroom.
On your phone.
It's so annoying.
It's just what happens. So that's actually a good thing that I can do moving forward, is not bring my phone into the bathroom. But that's so hard.
Bring a book. Bring your book. This question's for Sam. It says, how does Sam feel about his wife being a YouTuber and sharing part of his life on the internet?
Sharing my life on the internet, or part of my life, whatever, doesn't really bother me at all. I think it's actually kind of cool. I would say the part that I don't like about you being a YouTuber is just how much work is involved with something where I bet many of you probably think like it's just super easy, glamorous. What do? You just film yourself. But there's so much that goes into it, and it's very easy for Jaclyn to get into these modes of like, because it's a job, right? And treating it like a job, it can be very, very stressful because you are putting your life out there. So if something were to happen to us that's like, I don't want to share that on the internet, how do you work around that? It's very difficult. Though it has its perks, there's definitely a lot of stresses to it that I'm sure you communicate on here, but people may not fully understand how difficult, how time consuming, how stressful, how, like, I don't want to say negatives, but just, the cons to it. The pros are definitely there. That's why you do it. You're not.
I don't really talk about the cons much. Like, I'm sure that you guys have seen vlogs where the day looks cozy and comfortable, but really I'm having a rough day. But like at the end of the day, I can't talk about why I feel so down because I'm not ready to talk about those things yet. Like, I've just had a lot of personal stuff, so it's hard because you have to not put on a face because I'm still myself. But at the end of the day, like, I might have a video due, and if I'm having a really rough day, I have to film my life. It's just a difficult thing.
Right. And even with us, like, there's some videos I'm pretty sure that you've posted that we had a fight either during or just before filming. Yeah. And if you can go spot those, go back and watch them and tell us which ones they are. We'll give you a $100 gift card to Amazon.
That's a lot.
I'm just kidding.
Because I need that $100 gift card. 50. Okay, these are rapid fire. Best book on marriage you read in premarital counseling.
What's it called?
The Meaning of Marriage.
The Meaning of Marriage.
Is it normal to be scared or nervous on wedding night if it's your first time? Yes.
Yes.
I was really nervous.
Great.
Last question, and it's quick. What is Sam's favorite meal that Jaclyn makes?
As of recent, chicken parmesan.
I knew you would say.
Wow. Phenomenal. I've had it at restaurants. Blech. This one, yeah.
Thanks.
Good.
Thank you guys so much for watching this Q&A if you stay to the end. I feel like this is a long one. Shout out to Sam.
Shout out to me.
For joining us and being here.
Yes.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Always a pleasure, guys.
As always, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I would say follow Sam, but he doesn't have Instagram right now, so.
Do not.
Honestly, it's not worth it.
Not at all.
Anyway, okay, we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye.
Bye.